hope. And then we are on the section called Feel Loud. Let's continue here. Yesterday we saw how Krishna faints off when he saw Gopakumara. Krishna fainted seeing Gopakumara. We saw Krishna's love as there's always a competition between Krishna's love and devotee's love. Who's greater in Krishna's love? Um, that's a healthy competition between Krishna and his devotee. So let's continue reading here. I'll read from the commentary of Srila Sanatana Goswami on the Brihat Bhagavatamrita on a particular section. In his commentary, Srila Sanatana Goswami writes, Gopa Kumara was already aware, at least theoretically, that Krishna is very affectionate to his helpless devotees, but now he learned that Krishna had affection specifically for him. Merely seeing Krishna was enough to utterly enchant Gopakumara. But this new discovery pushed him toward the limit of ecstasy. So this is the beauty of thing. Each and every devotee feels that Krishna is specifically affectionate towards him or her. Like in the story in the pastime of Rasa Leela, where every gopi thought that Krishna is only dancing with me, is very affectionate towards me, is like that. Even after hearing such things, though devotees still wonder why Krishna does not appear to them while they are chanting or offering service. After all, we want to be with him, and it would help our devotional service so much if he would simply make his presence known to us more often. Why doesn't he surrender to our need to see him if he loves us and wants to help us reach him? Vishwanath Chakravarti commentary on the Rasalila section of the Srimad Bhagavatam offers illumination. There, he reveals Krishna's mind in how he deals with his sadhakas. Is specifically mentioned the chanting of Krishna's name. So this is a section by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. I'll read it. For those surrendered souls who worship me through Nama Kirtana and other means, I do not respond in order to make their worship more perfect. For those surrendered souls who worship me through Nama Kirtana and other means, I do not respond in order to make their worship more perfect. O gopis, who cannot understand my real intention, not seeing me, those surrendered souls develop deep humility feeling. Alas, alas, everything I have done has been useless because I am an offender. Krishna has not shown even the slightest favor toward me. Let me be damned. By constantly thinking in this way, those who have not yet developed mature love for me will become free from lust and anger and will awaken pure devotion that is full of power and beliefs. So one has to come to that point. If it is not very clear of what I read, it's point where we come to an helpless situation. That's the point, key point. When we come to an helpless situation, and that's when we will lose our lust and anger, and our awaken of pure devotion takes place, and that's when Krishna appears. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is referring to sincerity, faith, and fixedness, all constitutes of bhakti. Sincerity, faith, and fixedness. We do not part and then as we do not we do our part, and then as in the Damodar Leela, if Krishna wills, he will add the second finger of his causeless mercy to our attempt. We cannot force his response, but we can faithfully offer ourselves to his holy name and wait. This is obviously important to keep in mind as we cross the desert and then begin to climb the great mountain into the universe of chanting Krishna's names. We should always remember that Krishna is present in his names. How can we encourage him to manifest himself Chant offenselessly. Avoid the seva aparadas. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has explained the anarthas that make us unfortunate. Give them up and develop the generous heart of a Vaishnava. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has explained the anarthas that makes us unfortunate. Give them up and develop the generous heart of a Vaishnava. Krishna is present in his name, and when we are eager to chant, he becomes eager to reveal himself to us. Krishna is unlimitedly deep, but Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur was kind enough to reveal to us his psychology. Even while we are attempting to surrender ourselves and worship Krishna through the seva of Nama Sankirtana, Krishna does not respond immediately in order to make our worship more perfect. This means that he seems lack of response is how he has chosen to respond. This means that it seems lack of response is how he has chosen to respond. In our home, sometimes we call to the children, they do not respond. They hear, they would not respond. I've done it myself when I was young, so I can tell this related. But then what happens is this parent doesn't leave. They increase their voice and shout and scream and call out. And then helplessly, then we go in front of them. And we can relate how this is. This means, which means that if Krishna is not responding means, this means that a seeming lack of response is how he chosen to respond. He is not ignoring us. He is being very personal in his dealings. He is not trying to show us that he does not care or that he is not aware of our struggle. But he uses his absence to help us develop a deep and humble yearning for him. We have committed unlimited offenses to other living entities, to Vaishnavas, to the holy name, to the deities, and to the Dhamma. Even though we are now attempting to chant, the mind is still filled by an offensive mentality. The independent Supreme Lord Krishna does not appear before us according to our desire, but as he wishes, according to us, the independent Supreme Lord Krishna does not appear before us according to our desire, but as he wishes. This is little different because just few pages back where quoting has been mentioned, "Ye yatamam prapatyante tam sadchaiva padamyaham." As we surrender, as we worship, accordingly he responds, accordingly he comes. Whereas here it says, the independent Supreme Lord does not appear before us according to our desire, but as he wishes. Our purity, I just want to mention that point. We can discuss later. Our purity or humility or dependence and our desire should all be intensified. Let me be, let me be damned by critical nature and all the things I do that come from false ego rather than from my desire to serve Krishna. Let such repentance wash away our offensive mentality and our lust and anger with it. This is Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's broomstick and shoe method. Look, O mind, how you are keeping me from Krishna, look, O mind, how you are keeping me from Krishna. Such things frees the mind from passion and awakens pure devotion that is full of power and brilliance. The last passage of this chapter. If you want Krishna's mercy, that's the title, and just short two paragraph, and we end this chapter. Although we are very, very tiny and small souls, we are not hopeless. Our hope is the mercy of the holy names. If you want Krishna's mercy, place yourself in the hands of the holy names and give up any sense you have of being the controller, even of your spiritual experience. All you can do is to listen carefully to your chanting and allow your consciousness to touch the holy names. We must bathe ourselves as well as our mind intelligence, false ego, material consciousness, and the nectar of Krishna's names. Do you feel discouraged when you chant? Is chanting too hard? Your mind or body tired? Good. It means you have no qualifications and that you have only Krishna to depend on. Now you are free to try your best to serve Krishna by chanting his holy names. So you have to have that sincerity, faith, and fixedness to cultivate this mood of complete dependency on Krishna. Let's see if there is any discussion, questions. Thank you. We finished 18 chapters now. The next chapter, which is 19th chapter, is all question and answers, only question and answer about chanting. It'll be interesting. Okay, let's see if there's any discussion.
Prabhu, this month's challenge is devotional service, and you in this particular para you were mentioning about seva aparad. Can you elaborate that a bit?
Aparad on seva.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if I've already done this? Can I send you the video?
Yeah, yeah, Prabhu. That's fine. That's fine.
It's there on the aparad, seva aparad.
Yeah. Okay, Prabhu. That's fine.
There are almost 32 of them.
Okay, okay. That's fine, Prabhu. You share that video with me.
I can send you those aparad, Vaishnava aparad, seva aparad. All those aparadas covered in one video. It'll be easy to everyone listens that best. Okay, any other questions? Nothing? Okay. If there's nothing, thank you. Just remember those three words from this particular thing: sincerity, faith, and fixedness. So we have to have that faith in what we are doing and have faith in what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, that he will take care of us, and that is not an suggestion to surrender to him. It's an instruction. So that's the faith that we should have. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Amala Radhika Mataji, Amala Radhika Mataji, can you find that offenses you are good in finding looks like? And
Yeah, yeah, Prabhu.
that question is already answered. So can you find it and you can send it, share it with the group.
Sure, Prabhu.
It's quite a list. Okay. Someone was asking something.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, I want to know about Jahnava Vaishnavi.
What
You
sorry?
have any idea? In past times, about Rupa Goswami and Jiva Goswami past times, I had the opportunity to listen to Maharaj Rampat Swami.
Okay.
In the session, Maharaj mentioned about Jahnava, a Vaishnavi who has requested to send Rupa Goswami's literature to more states like eastern parts of India, like Bihar and Orissa. You have like who is she and how she helped the literature to spread across India.
So you're just sharing what you heard, or is it a question?
I'm asking to learn about that Vaishnavi Mataji, Prabhuji.
Jahnavi?
Jahnava, yeah,
Jahnava
Jahnava.
Devi?
Yes, Prabhuji. I
Okay.
just heard that name, but I'm interested to know more since I
I
couldn't
can
ask
send
to
you.
Mar. Hmm?
Yeah, we'll send you maybe some link
Sure,
or
Prabhuji.
something where
Yeah.
you can
Hare
listen.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Devotees here can do that, or I can do it. Maunam Prabhu, can you? Maybe, yeah, thank you. All right, thank you all very much. We'll meet again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Central. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.